Uh,
Shall we?
Alright, like round 5 or whatever. Surely we don't fail with 8 health.
Our new friends come to play.
Survival is all that matters. Light on my feet.
Let me recite their demise. Hungry for the slaughter. Death is but a word away.
Surely
Concentrate.
that's close enough.
No gloom, all doom.
Alright, deal with these gremlins. Yeah, classic. Do 0 damage, as always.
I'm ready.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Yep, advantage on my next attack roll.
I'm ready.
It's now too.
Hmm.
What fools these mortals be.
Yep.
What now?
Let's end this.
Or can I clobber this guy again?
Yes. You
Nothing will stand in my way.
0.
Breathe deep and move.
Swords meet sorcery.
Surely.
Open up.
Attackers can't land critical hits and resistance to fire. That's insane. But it requires heavy armor proficiency.
No use. It's blocked. Won't budge. Moving ahead. Always room for more.
Wait, what? I can use the mold multiple times?
Seems simple enough.
Alright, get over there.
Looking ahead. These boots have seen everything.
These boots are made for walking. Alright, let's see that armor. All incoming damage is reduced by 1. That's insane. Melee attack hits you. Attacker sent reeling. What does that mean? Attackers can't land crits on the wearer. So,
There is work to do.
can anyone wear heavy armor? Light and medium, that's unfortunate.
What a day.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Your desire.
What's next, I wonder?
Well, that's unfortunate.
Let's get going.
So someone will have to gain proficiency with... what's it called? Heavy armor. What is that's medium.
No time to rest. Never wanted the easy path. What's hiding here?
Loot the gremlins. Don't know if these items are actually worth anything, or if it's just vendor trash. And I have to hit this, yeah, to bring it back up. Oh, well. Can't say I'm surprised that half of the party got trapped down here.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it. What path lies before me?
Alright, so there's this path with... God damn it.
Can't give up now.
There's that path with that stupid Minotaur thing. Oh, right. I have to have Shadowheart re-equip her weapon because it got knocked out of her hand.
Still alive. So that's progress. One day I'll catch a break.
The lava's erupting. Better watch my step.
So, like, realistically, what is the play here? Because last time I tried leading the thing out of the lava, and then it just made more.
Victory's assured.
Onward. I've missed this. Keep guessing.
The witching hour.
I mean, it will most likely heal up all the damage we deal in the time it takes to get here, so I'm not terribly concerned about
Blood comes easy these
dealing
days.
damage.
Can't slow down.
Not bad.
A rough tempest I will raise.
So what actually is the difference between level 1 or level 2 chromatic orb? Oh, extra 1 to 8 per level. Okay, that makes sense, I guess.
On my honor.
Can't give up.
Does it have resistance to radiant damage? Nope, does not.
Have to keep going.
Where do I go from here?
67. Classic.
This way. Battle of wits. Outflank. Outsmart.
Let me strike true.
Another fight. Let's go.
I mean, I don't know if it's on lava. It looks like it is.
Swift as my
No,
feet can
not...
carry me.
That's not what I wanted you to do. The camera doesn't need to, like, zoom in after every attack. 70. Just casually heals to full. And then, like, ignores these guys.
Gone with the weave.
My faith will protect me.
Never a dull moment. Another step forward.
Not bad. And it heals to full again. Okay, well, might as well reset. It's like... It didn't heal at all when it was coming to us, and then it just decided it heals to full twice in a row.
Another step forward.
The lava's erupting. Better watch my step.
I mean, like, yeah, I should have waited for it to get there, but I assumed it was going to annihilate whoever it reached to attack, so I wanted to do as much as I could before then.
This will do nicely. One can't always be a gentleman. Don't get too close. Sometimes the only way out is through. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Can't afford to let up. On I go.
See, that time it doesn't heal. It's standing in lava. Like, I don't understand that. It will probably be healing, like, this time for sure. Wrong button.
On the way. I don't fancy their
chances. Good move.
Still breathing, despite everything. Don't waste a step.
God damn it, game. Like, there isn't any reason for it to do that. It just decides, hey, let's zoom in for no fucking reason at all. Alright, how much will we heal this time? 72, so heal the full.
Creator. Destroyer.
I won't give in.
What should I do? Take your
Might as well heal him. Yep. Classic heals the full again. Hey there. How you doing?
Allow me to demonstrate. With glee.
Yeah, that missed for sure.
Still on my feet.
Immune to bleeding. Good to know. I do. I'm alright. Healed the full again. What a surprise. Am I reading this wrong? Yeah, when starting a turn in lava, like, it wouldn't heal at all until it got out of the lava. Whatever. Unlucky, it just... Some other games as well besides this one? Yeah, sometimes. And before you ask, I'm not looking for someone to make me graphic arts, so... Sorry to disappoint you.
Time to press ahead.
Better watch my footing around here.
What are they doing? Something if I don't mind, I guess.
Has this place all stirred up?
That's like 4 turns in a row that it heals for like 70. It's like 20 to 120. I can't be getting unlucky that many times in a row.
Can't slow down.
Father. Better watch my footing around here.
A lava elemental. So you're what has this place all stirred up. Ah!
So it's not even hostile to me. This entire time I've been trying to kill it and it just didn't give a shit about me. I assumed it looked like it came right out of hell, so it would have been hostile. Joke's on me, I guess. Fucking idiot. Like, how are my guys this incompetent? What is this, like, lack of monkey see, monkey do? That I have to micromanage them to leap across the lava. How are they not intelligent enough to do that themselves? Whatever. At least I know the elemental's neutral towards me.
Have to keep going.
That lava meat boils like a good stew.
Lovely.
Might as well do this one by one.
Alright then.
Yep. I should have known that was a mistake. So... it creates the lava, right? I mean, that was dumb of me to do, but I didn't think it would be that bad. It's hard to tell what's going to do 1 point of damage and what's going to do 30.
How much further can I go?
That lava meat boils like a good stew.
Better watch my footing around here.
What's on your mind?
Nothing. I didn't even intend to click on you. Yeah, because the AI is intelligent in name alone, I have to do this one by one.
By the hells. A lava elemental. No wonder the lake's so volatile.
Or I guess alternatively, just have one character scope all this out.
Come on, open up.
20. Jesus Christ. So I need at least a 15 to get it. Surely we do. Classic. Might as well save myself some frustration, like... So like I could do like 10 speech checks that require like 5 difficulty score and get like 16 and above every time, and then it's something that... Then it's one thing that's difficult and my characters just turn into morons. It's quite something.
Don't waste a step.
Lava boils like a good stew. Lovely.
By the hells, a lava elemental. No wonder the lake's so volatile.
Right tool will do the trick.
I remain the unluckiest person on the planet. Finally. Took 8 tries in total. Surely it will be something useful in here. Actually, it is. Teleport wherever you... That's actually very interesting. Talk to the sentient amulet. But why?
The amulet is heavy, but holds a subtle warmth, like it was left under the sun. Suddenly, the metal surges with heat. You feel great power and an overwhelming urge to laugh.
Have...
Can thou endure?
Having a giggle?
Images of illithids torturing and tormenting your people quells the urge to laugh. For now.
Thou hast done well. For what is a laugh, if not one step toward madness? Thou art the wonder! Return me, take me home, and thou shalt glow with blessings. To thy granddaughter, Shira Clarwen, serves Ilmata she does. She waits in Worm's Crossing. Take me there, and thou shalt bathe in her golden gifts. Oh, thou shalt be blessed indeed. I shall walk with thee. I shall grant you my power.
Yeah, like, all this easy stuff and I roll 2 nat 20s in a row.
Beneath the
Like,
rampant joy, you sense the monk's fear and sincerity. He doesn't wish to harm you, but that doesn't mean he won't. Etched on its face is an image of the dawning sun.
Shirley the Barbarian knows a lot about religion. Apparently he does.
You recognize the symbol. It belongs to those sworn to Lathander, god of dawn and renewal. Whatever madness this spirit suffers was inflicted by Lathander's enemies, followers of Shah. And this madness may flow into you. You feel a chuckle coming on, but it soon fades.
Doesn't look like there's anything over there. Yeah. Save ourselves some time and just teleport back. So I believe there's someone that I'm looking for. But I'm not going to know who until I see them because I don't actually know their name. Where is everyone, though? Wait.
Another parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
What happened?
The decaying corpse lies before you. The head breaks off cleanly from the drow's body.
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how. Don't worry, you won't come to harm. I'll protect you.
Well, what's the worst that could happen? It's just some brain worm.
Your mind swells as it subsumes everything the tadpole has to offer. Everything it was and everything it was destined to be. Pure potential. Pure power.
Good. You have grown your power and improved your chances of survival.
Seemingly no one cares.
Object catches your eye. A lantern, it seems. Though no light flickers within.
Must be the moon lantern. Though it's dark as a moonless night within.
A thick layer of dust coats the bottom of the lantern.
Ugh, it's broken. It won't save us from a dusky evening, never mind a curse.
See, like, whenever it's some easy difficulty, we high roll. And then when it's something that requires
Illuminate a lamp, or left behind after a
actual
person's
luck, the game's like, nah, you're good. So you have to find a pixie, presumably.
Nothing about the lantern strikes you as unusual.
Can't throw the dude's dead body. Nothing else in here. Oh, I mean, I was coming here to kill that guy, but it seemed like he just sort of died of cringe on his own, so...
What's in here?
So, you've indulged. Just helped yourself to a little more power, I see. And there isn't a tentacle to be seen. Not a bad deal, I'd say. My only complaint is that you didn't want to share. I wouldn't mind indulging myself.
Yeah, well, sucks to be you.
I admit I wasn't keen to be the first to try it, just in case there were any, surprise side effects. But now that we know it's safe, I'm all for experimenting. I might just hold you to that.
Alright. Are these masks actually for anything? Well, seemingly. I gain experience for collecting them. Alright, grab some sausages.
Here we go.
The swingers party. Wait a minute. Oh, Magmar. I thought that had my character's name. Bro's named after a Pokemon, and I haven't a good one. So, like, that one guy died of poison, and then everyone else just sort of left.
Let's have a look.
It's a little strange. Arrow of Dragon Slaying deals double damage to dragons. Don't mind if I do.
This is a Harper emblem. What was she doing here?
Alright, so go back to the weird mushroom people colony and drop off that severed head.
Perhaps after I finish my research here, I'll join her.
What's up for discussion?
Peacebringer, be at home.
God, just like in those videos that people I used to know would send me
His flesh may feed its growth.
against my will.
In dealing death, you have brought this circle life, and thus we name you Life Chanter. As our circle grows, so shall your song. Wherever you go, only listen, and you may hear it.
I'm coming along. Just not fun. I'm almost sorry to hear. There's plenty more guarding my people, but I'd say you've made a fine start.
Alright, well, visit the merchant and dump my inventory, I guess.
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries? I do enjoy a good bargain, if anything in my private collection is to your liking.
God, I have so many scrolls. Oh, that's the total value, not individually. I see. And nothing else I can really part with?
Very well. Have you spoken with
So wait, what is this? Huh? We eat one brain, we eat one worm, and now we suddenly have, like, rivets in our brain or something? That seems overpowered. Wait, does that mean instead of dealing damage, it heals? Because if that's the way I'm understanding it, then I could just cast it on an enemy, and then it heals me instead of dealing damage. Just putting 5 wiggle worms into our brain. What could go wrong? So how do I get to this? Also, can I ask about the lantern?
I greet you, child of the dark. How has your search for the mushrooms fared? In the beginning, I had an arrangement with a lich. Excellent company, despite what one would expect. I required brains, he required souls. A perfect symbiosis. But our ambitions eventually splintered. I wished to better the world, and he preferred its rot. So I left his company, and thus I now feed from those who act against the Society's goals. Perhaps the peoples of the Underdark will be less inclined to violence if they comprehend the cost, yes?
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries? Yes, but it has abundant natural resources. Spores, water orbs, Trillimac. I've studied them for years. This is not a wasteland. It is a glorious ecosystem. Every civilization here could thrive without conflict. Understandable. We are small in number, and it's true that many of my brethren are enslaved here, but my intellect has secured my freedom. It is my hope that my research will lead to liberation and peace for my people.
Yeah, that's
Such
fair.
designs are part of why I've devoted myself to studying the Myconids.
These dudes just vibing.
Peacebringer.
Okay, so these guys have nothing to say. Nice meme. Alright, well, we got some useless lantern. So surely I can make it through unscathed. What's through here? Don't remember seeing this door. So that's a lot of dead bodies. What happened exactly?
Deep gnomes killed under the yoke of slavers.
Yeah, why does Asterion disapprove?
Kill or be killed.
Classic.
scraps of a nightfall feast.
To break bread in Shah's name, and spill blood in her name. A sacred rite.
Alright. Loot faster, please. Yeah, like, am I encumbered? No, I'm not. So why are we just waddling around? Oh, water. I see.
That's curious.
What is? Ah.
Stone. Perhaps a secret about to be unhidden.
Yeah, but... that... Why did it wait until I was past this? Can't be added to inventory. Why not?
My faith protects me.
Which way to the nearest library?
Like, what is the point of highlighting this if I can't interact with it?
Need to find a way forward.
Huh?
Time to push my luck again.
Alright, let's see. What is notable about these jellies? Slashing resistance, lightning resistance.
A tale for the ages. May it please, Mistra.
Let's finish this.
It's just slashing resist, right? Yeah. So, what is reeling? Doesn't actually tell me. Nice.
Shall we dance?
Why don't I have a turn? Like... Whatever. Just... smack it with the hand, I guess.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Wait, 1 damage off. What a surprise.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Can't give up. Not now. Take your
Attack the mage hand at least. Nice.
No choice but to keep going.
Yeah, I believe that's once per long rest, so I'm reluctant to use that.
Of course.
need to act fast.
Clobbered.
Take your moving. Fading fast. I need healing.
Can't even catch my breath. You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Mistra Rill.
Critical miss.
What's the plan? Take you.
Nah, she's fine. Just walk it off.
The dance macabre.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Clobbered.
With haste.
Just a brief respite.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, he'll be back soon.
Tools and a thick rope. Someone climbed up from down below.
Like, where is this taking me?
Let feast the eyes of the faithful. Know your goddess. Know her command.
Bet I can crack that open.
Yep, of course. Rolled a 2. Literally just needed to roll a 5.
How delicious. What to do?
Oh, I guess I just reload. We did just save it. Because the alternative is just leaving and probably forgetting about it, so...
Don't give me trouble now. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Some fungus stew. Sounds, tasty.
Looks empty.
Tablet fragment?
What's inside?
Yeah, like, all these scrolls make me wish that I actually made a mage. So that's where we came from. Doesn't look like there's anything out that way. Yeah, I'm sure some psychopath can and probably has made a build for this game where they just kind of go around poisoning people with rotten food. I'm not creative or sociopathic enough to cook up something like that. Well, I was expecting to find something here, like a person, and not just slime. I mean, maybe I was supposed to show up here at the beginning before everyone just randomly left.
I'll take that.
So what's in here?
Just another crate.
I guess if I had a spell to shrink myself, we could have gotten through. Yeah, we could have gotten through that way too.
Better not be cursed.
I have reason to believe that I should talk to what's his name, Halson, to see about that pixie dust stuff. But
Hellsfire. She's coming.
who the hell are you?
Will, you've been naughty, and you know what happens when you're naughty. Will, you absolute stinker! You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlach's still breathing. He's the Blade of Frontiers. Devil's plaything, just doesn't have the same ring. Speaking of...
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
Well then.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms. Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Keep an eye on him, will you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Oh, sucks to be you, buddy.
Probably a waste of time.
Gods damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
I'll say what I can, but it won't be enough. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
So, do you have anything to say?
Oakfather's blessings to you. Impressive. Most would quake at the mere thought of delving that far into the Underdark. What did you find? That sounds like what you need. But the next part of the journey mightn't be straightforward. Or safe. It may prove impossible to avoid the Shadow Curse entirely. But if you find any way to limit your exposure, seize it.
Okay, well, he has nothing of value to say. Yeah, just considering the overwhelming amount of scrolls I have, it does make me regret not making my character a mage, but oh well. If I made my character a mage and things progress the same way they have, I would have to use will, considering Lae'zel decided to commit suicide by cop. I mean, that's really the best way I can describe it. She didn't listen to reason, so I had to side with my healer or generic warrior. So
Swift as my feet can carry me.
We offer our pain to the Lady of Loss, that she may truly know her faithful.
Alright, what weapons do I have? I would need a blunt weapon, first of all, but I would also need something that could deal enough damage to bust through. Can he use swords? Apparently. But he cannot use both. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Can he use shields?
Never a dull moment.
Alright, well, considering I only have one chance to open this chest.
With a flick of the wrist. comfort in my pack.
Who is that? Some suspicious traveler?
I should speak up.
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
Originally, Shadowdale. Lately, the fanciest inns of Waterdeep. Meet Elminster Ormar. A good friend of mine, but rather more significantly, he's the most famed and respected wizard in the realms.
Am I, indeed? Most famed and respected errand boy, more like. I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught, but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you would begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it? And a great kindness that would be. See, Gale, even in these barren parts, the art of hospitality begets inspired new works, if only one keeps up the practice.
Oh, for the love of...
This way, then? To your camp. Oh, don't dawdle now, lad. You're the one who's in such a frightful hurry.
Oh, nigh on 13 centuries old and he still thinks with his stomach. We'd best follow and see if he's more disposed to speak plainly once it's stopped its grumbling.
Oh.
Wise choice.
Might as well.
Better to indulge your curiosity than Elminster's appetite.
Yes, what a delightful wedge of old Arthurian that was. Doesn't do to parley on an empty stomach, you know. Makes one's words frivolous when they should be grave. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored, so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster!
Right. You see, well, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech.
Yeah, please do.
I'm here on behalf of Mistra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
Oh, Mistra's delicate feet are ill-suited for the hardships of the road.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. And I trust you told your fellow traveler here the nature of your ills.
No, he hasn't.
I'd say that so far I've volunteered the entire truth.
Do you mean to say you've never bothered to disclose how dangerous you are?
Not in so many words. No.
Then you two have much to discuss after I'll have taken my leave. In short, Gale, through his own doing, has become a living explosive that could wipe from this world this very gathering.
and much more besides. For his folly, Mistra forsook him. But now, she has decreed he is to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mistra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils. The very purpose of my presence. In a roundabout.
Alright, what do you got for me?
You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mistra's belief that only you...
So is Gale going to be going on a jihad against the Absolute?
The All.
Precisely. That which renders him so dangerous is an orb of Netherese origin that is buried within his chest.
Oh god, he actually is.
And that, Gale, is how we arrive at the heart of my directive. Mistra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help, or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
No, indeed. But I think she trusts me too.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend. But such is Mistra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute. And for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mistra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece. And need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. Italion Thras Annas. It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
On my honor, I'm not sure yet I can say the same.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the skies-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you. An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. Suppose it's time we dealt with the Hollyphant in the room. You have questions for me? I promise I have answers. I'm sorry. I assure you, you were never at risk. However, the cause of my condition is complicated. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mystra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
A little weird.
I am, after all, the villain of the tale. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries. Though not, I think, my methods. I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. Inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead.
Was that before or after you started wearing earrings?
Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
And
very well.
Might as well tell me everything.
Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. His entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms. Until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? You know me. My gestures can never be grand enough. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken.
Hey, who would have thought?
I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces, teeth, its claws. It's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And God says it ever hungry.
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning.
Our hand just kind of bugging out there.
This netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest.
And it needs to be pondered.
Fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however. Rather worse, actually. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep. Fortunately, this need no longer be a concern. Not until I meet the heart of the Absolute, whatever that is.
Alright, so we got a walking atomic bomb following us. Lovely.
Elminster's not around.
So does he now have the ability to self-detonate? Yes, he can. Destroying everything and everyone in a wide radius.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I assume that means I won't be able to resurrect him.
Better be careful around here.
Even in the Underdark, I never saw gloom like this. It's unsettling. Very well. Something's wrong. I feel weak. Drained.
The shadows will not consume me. I am shielded by Lady Shah. The Dark Lady shields me. I can feel her.
Let's go this way. Yeah, this turn-based bullshit is getting annoying. Fuck me.
Might be useful. Something good here, I hope.
There's no time to waste. I'll go this way.
Let's move. On my way.
This is so annoying.
Watch the shadows. Stay together. Keep to the light. Stop! Who's there? First, come closer. Hands up.
Hey, Geralt.
Jonas, move in.
Uh-oh. Well, later, Geralt.
Jonas, can you see our torches?
I can't see anything. Something's wrong.
Follow my voice. Come back to the light.
Who's there? Meg? Is that?
Jonas?
There you are. Come. Join me.
Jonas.
Harpers, you heard the man. To arms!
Took Jonas. Make every strike.
Man, like, I haven't even gotten to fight anything yet, and my party is all dead. Yeah, can't control. I have no control over my party, apparently. Yep. Man, what a fun game. Like, wander around in the dark, start our first fight with half our health gone, just magically, and then everyone gets possessed. Like, okay. Alright, dude. Now I gotta do all this over.
Should do it. Should mind my step. Seems like a good moment to talk.
The very
Yeah,
same,
yeah.
Gale. And a fair bit mip. Why, some bread.
Oh, nigh on 13 centuries. Why?
Yeah, choices matter.
I'm here on behalf.
Oh, Mistress.
For his Mr. is aware of the the very purpose. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. That you must find the.
No.
To you, I commit and to care Gale himself.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like Moon and Eve.
Farewell. Nor suppose it's time we dealt with the Hollyphant in the room. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. Or, I sought to cross her boundaries. We come now to the crux of my fault. Was that what? Here.
You feel him to use its teeth, its claws. It's unstoppable as it...
As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sort... Rather, I will... For...
Alright, what does he have to say? I ain't know he had dialogue.
There's something I need to say. Something important. Can you spare a moment? First a parasite prods at our heads, then the shadows close in. More than ever, we need each other's trust.
I mean, you're the one who's been withholding information from me.
You're incredibly kind, but you earned the right to hear this long ago. The man I call father is Baldur Ravengard, a Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate. I should have said sooner, but our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him. You still deserve to know. There is more to me than infernal power and pacts. My story is one of two men. The Blade of Frontiers, a man hunting the fiends who prey on the weak and claw at the coast. And Will Ravengard, a memory of a memory. I wanted you to know the Blade, not the shadow he left behind.
That's fair.
My father and I were close once upon a time. I can't tell you more. The pact forbids it. My lips are quite literally sealed. The inevitable consequence of inseparable events. Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Balduran, stubborn as a deep Rothay. Daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance. Yes and no. Father taught me the 4 pillars of power. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. He reckoned I'd follow in his footsteps. First as a fist marshal, then as a duke. Vanquish evil, maintain order, save the world. But a duke makes bedfellows with more monsters than he slays. Father called it diplomacy. I called it hypocrisy. In the frontiers, there is no posturing, no diplomacy. I slay monsters, I don't consort with them.
Yeah, clearly.
Even if I might look like one.
Alright, so... there's another one of these.
broken moon lantern catches your eye.
Okay, it doesn't have anything to actually tell me.
Anything of use?
Oh, I have a torch already. So, in the interest of saving time, because I will probably get cheesed by whatever the fuck that was.
I won't have to worry about the sun, at least.
Even in the Underdark, I never saw gloom like this. It's unsettling.
Darkness or not, we need to reach Moonrise Towers.
At the ready.
That orb seems powerful. What can it do once it's extracted?
Nothing good can come of it unless it is contained. Why?
It might be useful. Who knows?
Something's wrong. I feel weak. Drained.
The shadows will not consume me. I am shielded by Lady Shah. Oh, the Dark Lady shields me. I can feel.
So there is literally nothing I can do, is what the game is telling me.
It feels like I'm sorry. Did you want something?
No, I didn't, in fact.
No traps, please. Wish I had a bag of holding.
Yep. So, considering we're going to get possessed again if I go that one way, I genuinely don't know what the play is. Hmm.
What's up for discussion?
The Shadow Curse. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands. Those illithid creatures threaten the natural order. It's my duty to do what I can to stop them.
That's
There's
fair.
also the Shadow Curse. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thorm and his Dark Justiciars years ago. But I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. If I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse, just as you find a cure for your infection. This land is more than just soil and rock, root and leaf. It is a living being, in the form of a young Fey boy, with the forest itself in his eyes. His name is Thaniel. I've met him in my meditations, but since the curse was unleashed, I have not felt his presence. He is its prisoner, I fear. And as long as he remains so, his domain will lie in darkness. But if we can find him, we can break the curse. If you learn anything of the Shadowfell, or of a boy with the forest in his eyes, find me at once. I can't be exact, unfortunately. Time and the Shadow Curse won't have been kind to any traces that would have been left behind. A living witness is unlikely, I'll admit. But perhaps there'll be an unliving witness, or some lingering echo of what we seek. Don't worry. If you find something, you will know it. Well, there's hardly anyone left to share the responsibility with. Few who witnessed the fall of Moonrise still draw breath. What Ketheric Thorm unleashed is not something that nature can undo by itself. I must do what I can. I studied the Shadow Curse for years, but to truly understand it and stop it, I must reach its source. It's not easy, seeing the ravages of the Shadow Curse. But your camp is a most welcome solace. You've shared your fire with me, your company. A small pocket of light against the darkness. But one I couldn't do without. Thank you. You're too modest by far. What fate would I have met without you? Rotting in the goblin cells? Dying against an onslaught on the grove? More good has been done since I met you than in 100 years before. Words cannot express my gratitude. Yes, I think you do. Forgive me. Sometimes I forget myself, gazing on the beauty of nature's creations.
A little weird thing to say. So where's what's his name? Withers and all this. He's just missing in action, I guess. Like, I genuinely don't know what to do. Because I very clearly need either a moon lantern or some way to fix this one.
Broken moon lantern catch.
Best be on my way.
I'm not entirely sure what happened to all those people in the Grimforge. So, like, that just kind of fizzled out. And the people in that Myconid camp aren't any use either, so...
A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
Classic.
The place has a quiet sense of calm.
Trap. This place is more dangerous than I thought.
That was loud. Yeah, these are all poisoned from the look of it.
I should speak up.
Sheep's voice warbles. You realize it's trying to say bar.
Oof. Two brain damage to talk to a sheep.
The sheep back.
Humans. What did they expect?
Whoever did this wanted them to suffer. We need to be careful.
The tea house. Who are you?
Ah, stranger. Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. An old hunter's trick. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me.
You're a monster hunter. I'm surprised. I thought all Ger were vagrant cutthroats.
A mystical and dangerous people. We travel the land, never settling in one place. We steal your chickens, curse your crops, seduce your daughters. Your friend here has heard it all, I'm sure. Well, I wish I had half the power settled folk think my people possess. Alas, I am a simple wanderer. A simple wanderer and monster hunter. But I'm no witch doctor or cutthroat.
Shortly.
Something terrifying, no doubt. Dragon? Cyclops? Kobold?
Nothing so dramatic. I'm hunting for a vampire spawn. His name is Astarion, but I fear he's gone to ground. I hope the hag of these lands can help me flush him out, if I can afford her blood price. Not this time. My orders are to capture him.
Oh. And bring him where, exactly?
Baldur's Gate. My people wait for me there.
I don't know. I'm sure a vampire spawn could still rip out your throat if he felt like it.
He is right, unfortunately. They are only weak when compared to their masters. During the day, we have the advantage, but at night, when they hunt, you'll not find a more deadly quarry.
We've all survived so far. Let's focus on that.
It would still be wise to post guards at night. The threat is real.
Indeed it is. We should do something about this threat. Wait, that's it. We're just walking away.
What?
What?
It isn't possible.
You idiot! What have you done?
There? I'm afraid you're wrong.
I mean, he was the one that was like, oh, we're just leaving? Like, and then he gets mad at me. Like, whatever.
Well, so much for peace. Try me.
Can't give up. Moving.
Swords meet sorcery. With ease.
How would he get past us without an opportunity strike?
Where do I go from here? Time for some bloody work. doesn't come back to bite me later. Moving in.
Garlic.
We can keep going a little longer now.
But yeah, like, the bipolarity of Astarion being confused for leaving and then getting upset when I say that it's him. It's like, what do you want from me?
Gently below.
Yeah, no. If all those apples are trapped, I have no reason to believe the water is also not. I have no reason to believe the water isn't poisoned as well.
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for two, so get to it. If it isn't the cheekiest pup of them all, you'd best have one hells of an apology for me, young man. But you look so good on your knees. You know, I was gonna give you a swift kick up the arse and show you the door. But I think you and I could have a bit of fun together. Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again. Watch that tone, sweetie. You want to be in my good books. Trust me. That wriggler in your head isn't going to get its damn self out, is it? No, but it is yours. And if I were you, I would be very concerned. I can tell you're almost done cooking. You know, you could turn just like that. What do you say? Want me to take care of the little bugger?
No, not quite.
A devil? Spare me. Blathering windbags in love with the sound of their own voices. I'm the safer bet. Plus, you'll get to keep your soul. Ah, good luck with that. But don't you fret, Petal. I'm sure you'll make a very pretty mind flayer. Come now, Mayrina. Time to go.
What?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Alright, well. What?
Sort of fight. And now you have one.
Well then. Uh-oh.
You blink and the wilderness changes. A swamp, stinking and insidious, assaults your senses.
Well, this isn't good. Classic.
Death is but a word away. Indeed.
Another fight. Let's go. Time to press ahead.
I'm ready. Got to move.
What?
Playing with your new friends. Bye-bye.
Hag can't have gone far.
Alright, well. Good news is I don't have to fight her and these gremlins at the same time.
Swiftly now. Time to push my luck again. What path lies before me?
Classic. 88% chance to hit.
On I go.
So, what is Bloodlust? Can attack 3 times.
Step to it.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Unfortunate. Classic.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Like, runs up to Asterion to smack him and then jumps away. It's quite something. Hmm. Yeah, of course it got a saving throw again.
Yes, here. One can't always be a gentleman. Danse macabre.
85%. Like, these guys are just too good, I guess. Can't get a single roll of the dice working for me. One damage off lethal and a saving throw.
Got to press on.
See, it's like I have negative luck. It shouldn't be possible for these fights to be this miserable for me. Yeah, and even in his death, he gets the saving throw. Yep, good one, game.
No choice but to keep going. Light on my feet.
something good here. I hope. Might be useful.
All right, let's see. How do I do alchemy again? Uh-oh. Need suspension, ashes of balsam. I mean, I could just do this. You just unlocked a whole bunch of shit. I mean, not the worst choice to come here, considering all of the potions and alchemy supplies. But this doesn't get me any closer to getting my ass through that weird fog. Let's see. I can't just like click and drag the whole thing. Feels bad.
Time to see what new horrors waiting for us.
I mean, not wrong. What is this? I'm guessing it will explode if I hit it. Okay, game froze. Okay, well, let's not waste time. Yeah, the game has been pretty stable. I guess that was just unfortunate timing that I decided to examine that the exact moment it autosaved. Okay, well, anytime it wants to load. Jesus. So Steam is telling me that Baldur's Gate 3 is running, but it's not in Task Manager, so I have no way of closing it from the look of it. Interesting. Alright, well, I mean, Steam is stuck in limbo and not booting the game, so I guess I'm just going to end my stream. It's not loading. So, that's it for me, I guess.